I'm moved to give you guys another daily message. What that daily message is elevation. Your elevation is not based on who claps for you. What it's based on is what God wrote about you before you were ever even born. Let that bake. Welcome back, all my free thinkers, to another episode of Grow Rich, Grow Happy, that place where we follow the breadcrumbs to wealth. And guys, we're on our mission still with locating cryptocurrencies that have a movement rather than here for a moment. And, you know, I can't talk about cryptos like that and leave Kaspa out on the sidelines. Guys, those of you who've been subscribed to this channel for the last year, I've only been up and going about a year, and I think I reached that 1.5 year mark of having a crypto platform. But those of you that has been with me, you know, I love me some Kaspa. Why? Why do I love Kaspa? Well, I love Kaspa because I feel like Kaspa is my Bitcoin. Now, I'm not going to get into the whole debate of, you know, Kaspa is crap compared to Bitcoin. It's not about all of that, guys. As I told you, do your research. I've read Kaspa books. I have many Kaspa books here. You can find them on Amazon. Learn about your crypto. But it is my Bitcoin 2.0. Let's just face it. Everybody can't go back in time to like 2010 and say, yeah, I'm going to jump in and I'm just going to snatch up all this Bitcoin. So I truly feel like for me and my portfolio and my strategy of going forward, Kaspa fulfills that need of being that one of those cryptos that I can always DCAM and say, you know what, this is my Bitcoin. So in this particular episode, we're going to talk about something that's coming to Kaspa. Yeah, smart contracts and what that really means for just Kaspa investors out there holding it, and how you should be zooming out and looking at the big picture. Guys, this is your first time here to Grow Rich, Grow Happy. This is this is that platform where if you are tired of groupthink, you're tired of negativity in crypto in your life, and you're looking for a platform where everybody, I take you as you are, but mindset is key here. And you want to learn how to find projects on your own, make your own decisions, and succeed in crypto, you're in the right place. That sounds good to you? Smash that like button, give me a sub, hit that bell notification so that you don't miss any of these videos, and jump down below. Take advantage of all the deals that's down there. It's a lot of freebies, but also make sure you get you a cold storage wallet so that you don't have to wonder if your crypto is safe on these centralized exchanges, and you can self-custody your crypto. I use Tangent because Tangent was the first crypto that enabled me to lock up my Kaspa, and I've just been happy ever since. 10% discount down below. It does go to support the channel. So guys, we're going to talk about smart contracts because today is August 1st, and as of the end of this month, August 31st, smart contracts are going to go live on Kaspa. Now, depending on who you ask or whatever group you're in, a lot of people will say that's the one thing that's been holding Kaspa back so long, because when you add in something like smart contracts, now you have the ability to have smart contracts that can unlock its true decentralized power, NFTs, and dApps. Now, for context, and a lot of you to really zoom out and look at this, I always say Kaspa is my Bitcoin 2.0 because, for one, Bitcoin it's never gonna have that. I hate to say never, but let's just put it this way: the way Bitcoin uses smart contracts secondarily, it doesn't use them like, say, Ethereum, which is like the smart contract king. But then now Kaspa is going to be in that same conversation, and it's just going to cause more developers to work over there, and you're going to have more decentralized apps, which is what a lot of people has been waiting on with Kaspa, smart contracts. And I think that's going to put Kaspa in the league of its own. But again, if you want to zoom out and say, okay, assets that I can find, I can do a little bit of research on. I still have some time to do some research, and I can, kind of like allot some cash to it, not financial advice. Please do your own research. Understand what Kaspa is and why it is actually in the top 100. These are things I look at, guys, and you should look at too. Actually, right now at the making of this video, it's that number is holding strong at number 54. It has been higher on that list, but I just think it's one of those overlooked gems because it's not flashy like that. And for one, people have to remember, there's no one holding all of the Kaspa. It was one of those fair launches where everyone could just get in and get it. It's friendly for people to mine it. And I want to say in just a few years, all of the supply will be out there. These are just some of the things why I like Kaspa. But check this out, guys. Recently, and the news hit with this on, I believe it was July 21st that I first seen it, that these smart contracts were coming to Kaspa, but it exploded 40% in that following week, guys, because people are so amped. Now, again, when you're looking at a lot of these projects too, you have to gauge, do they have a community behind them? That Kaspa has an amazing community, a large community, and it's steady growing and it's making noise, but they're steady working underneath the scenes. I say you can't compare it to Bitcoin. You can't. There will never be another Bitcoin, but also I don't believe there'll ever be another Kaspa as well, guys. And you've been on my conspiracy theory thing, talking about how I believe big time institutions and stuff have kept it down. You can't buy Kaspa on one of these major centralized exchanges like Coinbase. And everybody, for a long time, they wanted Coinbase to list Kaspa, but they still haven't. This is, and I've shown you guys why centralized exchanges end up picking up these cryptocurrencies. But when it comes to Kaspa, I believe what smart contracts is going to do is going to cause a lot of the major exchanges to look at them. And let's face it, they actually, and I'm not trying to start a rumor or nothing, but you don't think Coinbase and Binance and crypto.com and places like that, they've done futures, but you don't think that they're looking at this and they're looking at this news that they're going to have smart contracts? You don't think they're looking at that like, how can we get in and get a piece of that money? Because more people are going to be aping into Kaspa like they're doing. We're going to go over here because I want to show you something else. I want to jump over here and I want to show you what news like this does. It's super important, guys. I've been stacking Kaspa now for the better part of a year and a half, I want to say. I got in Kaspa around 3 cents, I say, around 3 cents. And I've stacked it ever since. But I'm going to jump over here because I want to show you this chart here and show you how important it is. Now, the news hit about Kaspa getting their smart contracts on July 21st. Okay. So I put it on the 1 month because that's the best way we can see it. Now, if you look at this 1 month right here, guys, and you look, and right now it's actually trading like right here because it's come back down. A lot of things have dropped. You've seen even XRP drop, but these, you have to keep steady, keep your foot on the gas, keep pace, keep your speed limit so that you don't miss out on things like this. But now check this out. That news hit right here. Let me show you how news works in crypto, guys. It hit right here, 21st. Up to there, we was trading around right here where we are now. Just the news alone. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at where we were at. And then we came back down. But you seen how it shot up. They say it shot up 40%, and 40% is big time. Again, I always have to help people reference this, but if you look back, the all-time high is 20 cents, guys. People fail to realize that Kaspa is still a new project. Kaspa came out when? Let me put this on the max. Kaspa hasn't been around, guys, but since actually around my birthday. May 24th, I want to say that's the earliest I can actually go back and see some charts on it. 2022, we're what, So we're looking at roughly 3 years now that Kaspa has been out. That is young, guys, and nothing has stopped them from continuing to develop. This is one of those plays. I am going to leave their white paper down below. I actually suggest that if you're looking for something, if you're someone that's been in crypto or you're new to crypto, you've missed out on things like Bitcoin. All I can say is for me that Kaspa has been that one in my portfolio that I haven't touched. I don't want to touch that. These are them plays. Again, they're co-signed heavy by people like Dr. Martin, the chief researcher over at Uphold. They are co-signed heavy. You see here, you see buzz is always people are always talking about them, and you can see it over on X as well, but you're not going to hear a lot about them like you're hearing about an XRP or maybe a Bitcoin or something like that. But again, I always tell you guys, zoom out, look at the big picture, look for fundamentals and a lot of these assets. Just because your favorite YouTubers are not talking about something like Kaspa, it's kind of like the thing I was telling you about with the whole Metallica's blockchain. Just because certain people aren't talking about them or the major influencers are not talking about them does not mean these guys are not going to make noise. Remember, guys, be smart, get out your own way, get rid of the emotions, be positive, but do some sound research and learn about the teams, learn about what are they here to solve, and then make your decisions based on that rather than Mr. Foresight. It's just Kaspa. I wanted to talk about that real quick, briefly, and just say that their smart contracts are coming. And I could see them really skyrocketing before the end of this year, because you got to look at timing here. Altcoin season and timing, though. The timing, a lot of the things that people were waiting on for Kaspa is here now, and the smart contracts was the major catalyst that we were waiting on, guys. So next is just to fire and blast off. I really believe Kaspa is going to go to the moon. I do believe we're going to see that dollar again. I don't like doing price predictions, and sometimes I believe that's what charting does too. People say, well, it's going to go to this next level based on this chart. But if you really zoom out and look at that too, only thing charts do is tell you where a crypto has been and where it is currently. Things can change just by some news, and we can see that with Kaspa. When people found out that the smart contracts was coming, a lot of people began to ape in, and I believe as we near that August 31st date, it's only going to continue to go up, because people are expecting that, because investing is just emotional anyway. Keep yours intact. Till the next one, this your boy. Show Kaspa some love. Do your research. I'm out.